What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel for another episode of UNBOXAMANIA. I have some elites, I have some basics that we are going to rip into. I'm gonna pick 5 or 6 figures, all at random, blindly. Just gonna reach behind me and pick random things out and open them up. So let's see. What's up, guys? So today's episode is brought to you by my new book, Fig Heel's Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist. It's available on paperback and hardcover exclusively on Amazon.com. Actually, you can get it now in stores at Heroes Hideout if you're in the New York area. Also, if you order from HeroesHideout.com, use code FIGHEEL at checkout to save 10%. That place is one of my favorite places to go. So basically, if you get elites, they're priced at $20.99. Use my code at checkout and you can save some money and get them at basically retail. And you'll be able to get new series. So they have pre-orders up, I think up to 88 or 89. Definitely get over to Heroes Hideout and use code FIGHEEL. My Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist is a 500 plus page, it's not small, of literally every checklist you could possibly think of. We've got Jakks, Mattel, WCW, Galoob, Toy Biz, Playmates WWF. We've got Hasbro, Winston Toys, HG Toys. I bet you don't know what they are. Everything you could possibly imagine, and pretty much every promotion up to the point of this publication. So WWE, WWF, AEW, WCW, ECW, TNA, Impact, ROH, NJPW, CMLL, AAA, AWA, AJ, PW, BJW, CZW, NOAH, Dragon Gate, Mass Republic, the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. It goes on and on and on. Definitely hit this up. It is #1 for bestsellers on the wrestling charts. It's also #1 for antiques and toys, but on antiques and toys, it's not only #1, but it's #2 as well. So paperback's #1, hardcover's #2. Thank you guys all for the support, but you're tired of hearing me talk because you want to see me unbox some random stuff behind me, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna dive right in. First up, we have SummerSlam Elite Edge. Now, this is from SummerSlam 98. Obviously, it didn't come out in 98 because it's a Mattel Elite. So there he is. It's got his picture on the side, and he's got his coat and his glasses. I wanted to keep this mint on card, but I'll tell you why I didn't. Not to mention, it has a little ding up here. I love Edge, and I love the Attitude Era. But as you can see, he's got no glasses on, right? Because they're loose in the package. I've tried to play a little game of popping them onto his head, as you can see there, but they just fall off. So I'm gonna take it out of the package. I have an Elite Christian that can kind of go side by side with him, not exactly. And yeah, we're just gonna display them in the details together. I'm reorganizing my details. But let's read the back. It says, Edge from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, 241 pounds. I don't know if he was 241 at this point. 6 feet 5 inches, downward spiral. It says, the undefeated, enigmatic superstar made his pay-per-view debut as Sable's mystery partner at SummerSlam 1998. Career highlights, 11-time world champion, 14-time tag team champion, and the first ever Money in the Bank winner. Also in this set is Matt Hardy, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose. I had the whole set, sold off Seth and Dean because I didn't really need them. But I do have Matt Hardy and Edge, and we're gonna open up Edge right now. glasses, what I was worried about. Pop him out. Pop that in. Throw that to the side. Now, I want to take the coat off because honestly, the coat is more of a rated R Superstar Edge coat. It's not really from this era. It's not the type that he had. He more so wore like a light trench coat in a sense that would have had flaps over the sides for the lapels. They were long. This is more so along the lines of his rated R Superstar jacket. I might display with it. I'm not sure. Maybe just for whatever purposes. But I love this because it reminds me of the BCA, his first BCA Edge. It's the exact same tights. So this is very nostalgic for me. And you couldn't see the tights in the package because of the jacket. So I'm kind of glad that we're opening it up anyway, even though, you know, I am a mock guy for when it comes to elites, and I especially like those packages. These glasses are kind of a little too big for Edge. Looks a little silly, but when you take them off, he's got this big space between the sides of his head and the hair, so it's kind of weird as well. I guess it's a lose-lose. I like the fact that I could put the jacket on with his elbow pads on, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it back on and see what he looks like with everything on. But these are my favorite tights that Edge ever wore. Even more so than the rated R stuff, which I was a big fan of the rated R Superstar, but I always loved his original gear with those, I guess, I don't really want to call them flames, but they're kind of flame-ish, you know? Oh wait, this actually I think goes over his hair. What have I done? So there we go. I honestly, I know everybody craps on Jazzwares, AEW, but their Rubbermaid goods, so much better than Mattel's. Controversial opinion. However, I do love Mattel's cloth good accessories. It's just, man, this is not it. Putting stuff on like this, I hate it. I honestly hate it. All right, we got it on. Was it supposed to go under his hair? I don't know, it looks weird. Not the best Edge figure ever, but it's a SummerSlam 98 Elite, so I'm gonna take it. He does look better with the jacket and the glasses on, but still not the best. They kind of stay formed in this position, the Mattel ones. You know, like, you can't really do much with them. You can actually maneuver the arms on the AEW Jazzwares. These are kind of like, you know, whatever. Randy from Christmas Story, I think it is, as I always say. Oh, so we got a new one here. So this is Basic Series 120 Scarlet. First time in a line figure. A lot of people are saying that this is one of the better basics that's been produced in a long time, and we're going to take a look at it and see what we think about it. Also in this set was regular Superstar Edge, Shawn Michaels, which I have. It's like the bald, everybody calls him Nick Gage, Shawn Michaels. It's got Pete Dunne, Karrion Kross, and Scarlet is the chase in this set. And there she is. There's a picture of her. Good looking girl. The figure looks a little bit different than her, a little more confused, but not as seductive. But we're gonna she's got a half bubble, 3/4 bubble, I guess I should say, 2/3 bubble, whatever you want to call it. Now, I don't know why people are saying this is one of the better basics. The women's basics are kind of like elite bodies for the most part, in some sense. They have this single torso, but that's about it that differentiates them. They did a lot of tooling, it appears, for her. She's got these new hands with these claws, but these things are so flimsy. They're not like other hands. Like, these are so flimsy. like they just move all over, and they're so like just like soft rubber, softer rubber than his coat. Her fingers are. But she has like the Catwoman claws, which is cool. But essentially, it's just a black figure. Like, it's a completely black figure. They painted a little bit of the neck flesh tone and then put on a head with some true effects. And I don't think the true effects is that great on this figure. I'm not sure if these are new boot molds. They may or may not be. I know the bottom part, I don't think the bottom part is now. Maybe it is, actually, because it's got the zippers all the way down. I don't know, I'll have to look into that as I look closer at it and compare it. But at first glance, yeah, actually I think they are new boot molds. But the head is okay. It's not as attractive as Scarlet is, Scarlet Bordeaux. Back here, she's got like a strand of longer hair, which is an interesting, you know, detail that they didn't miss. But overall, I mean, it's a completely black figure with a head on it. So it's hard for me to say that this is one of the best basics in a long time. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a lot of Mattel's series lately have been very, I call them black series, because they're very black heavy as far as what attires they choose to use. For instance, in this set, almost everybody is black attire. We've got Shawn Michaels, Scarlet, Karrion Kross, Pete Dunne is mostly black attire. Not many colors being done, especially in the basic line. I get why, gotta cut costs and save money, but you know, it's a completely black figure, everything about it. Oops, wasn't supposed to look. Oh, we just talked about this. So this is the SummerSlam Matt Hardy, and same set as Edge. Has Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, which I had and sold. And this is pretty cool. So this is V1 Matt Hardy. He's got the warning shirt, the V1 shirt. And yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to tote this one up. But still pretty cool, right? Still pretty cool. We're going to take a look at it. But it says, from Cameron, North Carolina, 236 pounds, 6 feet 1 inch. Finisher is the Twist of Fate. And it says Matt Fact, which I love that. At SummerSlam 2004, Matt Hardy version 1 battled to protect Lita against Kane in a Till Death Do Us Part match. Career highlights are ECW champion, United States champion, and World Tag Team champion. Very cool. He's a current AEW superstar, wrestler, performer, whatever you want to call him. Money Matt, Woken Matt Hardy, Broken Matt Hardy, Money Matt version 1. Let's take this out first. So another thing I wanted to ask you guys is, would you be interested in me doing a live UNBOXAMANIA? Now, because of the way that I shoot, I probably wouldn't be able to answer your questions live, because then it would be reversed, because I would have to turn frontal facing camera. But sound off below, let me know, would you like me to do that? So he's got V1 on the one hand. Let's take this off. No staining from the shirt. A little bit of staining. Oh, no. That's just filaments. No staining. Just little pieces of fabric. So he's got like the dragons on his pants, which are pretty cool. The black pockets. The studded belt. Very cool. He's got the wrapped wrists and hands. He's got the V1 hand that says V1 on the wrist tape. It's a pretty cool Matt head sculpt, younger Matt, you know, with the sides shaved, the ponytail in the back, really cool. However, I have his Elite, I want to say it's Elite number 8 maybe, with the purple, so I'm going to keep that on display. I'm not going to display this one, but just in case, you never know, maybe I'll want to eventually. So, here he is. got both of his V1 hands up. I like that you could do it on both hands instead of just the one. And he comes with 2 shirts. He's got the V1 shirt and the warning shirt. I believe that he wore the warning shirt to SummerSlam, so we're gonna put that on. I like that they gave you the option and gave you an extra shirt. It's just kind of funny that he came in the package wearing the other one, but I could be wrong, but I think that he wore this one. Guys, some of you guys get really upset when I have like the wrong dates for attire. I don't even remember what I wore yesterday, let alone some dude on television 15 years ago, 17 years ago now. So, I mean, I just don't have it in me to remember what a man wears. But I do love action figures, so who am I talking about? Pull out this hair right there. I do think he wore this. Sound off below. Let me know if I'm wrong here. But there he is. Version 1 Matt Hardy. Let's rip another one open. Okay. All right, Bayley. So this is WWE Network Spotlight Bayley. This was a Toys R Us exclusive. I think this is really cool because on the back it has her actually, it has a picture of her getting this head scan done. How awesome is that? The head scan that's on the figure, it shows you it getting done right there. I think that would be an awesome thing if they did that for every figure. My light just died, so I got a little confused there. But yeah, so we have Bayley. And she's in, this is from, what is this from? Her Brooklyn NXT TakeOver match. It says, representing the Brooklyn NXT TakeOver match when Bayley overtook Sasha Banks. This figure originated from a sculpt based upon the scanning session shown on WWE Network's Breaking Ground. So that's really cool. And there's a picture of her. 2 different pictures of her. She's thumbs up there, smiling there. We're gonna rip it open because that's what you do on UnBoxAMania, and I think this is UnBoxAMania 7. I really should announce them kind of like Vince McMahon at WrestleMania 3. Maybe I will from now on. So I love the original Network Spotlight series. I'm pretty much my Mint card collection is going to first time Elites and Legends. So pretty good head scan on Bayley. She's got the wrap around her leg, loosey goosey though. She's got the streamers, the little cape streamers that hook onto her hands. She's got like a screaming head sculpt that like wraps around her neck. She's got the ponytail, the band in her hair, and we also have this is very, very light. I'm gonna lose this thing. Definitely not displaying this. This is going in too. So there she is. Gold, white, purple, black. Love purple stuff. She's got the robots on her leg. She's got the POW there. She's got the B on her booty. Very cool. We got Bayley, Network Spotlight Bayley. Let's do another one. All right, this is a cool figure. Very women heavy today. We have Elite Series 50 Stephanie McMahon. Very cool. And it says that this is from WrestleMania 32, April 3rd, 2016. 5 feet 9 inches, Greenwich, Connecticut, Women's Champion, Vincent J. McMahon Legacy of Excellence Awards. Funny that they included that. And also in this set was Shane McMahon, John Cena, Baron Corbin, Rhino, and one of my favorites, Warlord, which is very, very underrated. So there she is looking over her shoulder, and there she is, you know, doing the Stephanie snarl, as I like to call it. Let's slice this bad boy. Again, this is the ones that came with the diorama, and this was the Performance Center diorama. So there's that. However, I like the old stands, the original 2010 stands from Mattel. So those are what I use in my default. I know people ask me. I have the deluxe ones and I have the standard for individuals. Hold on, guys. I was gonna say I think these might be the same boots as Scarlet, but they're not. They're different. Another really loose figure, really loose. Look at the detail in her hair. A lot of hair there for Stephanie. The detail on the actual figure, it's like incredible. I wish that I could I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up. You can see every groove in her attire, her boots, every little notch, every stud. Excellent head scan on Stephanie that goes with the hair. Very cool. And she's got this entrance jacket, which I'm gonna put on her. It's got the Triple H symbol, more detailing and studs on the rubber. Let's put this on. I think she'll look even cooler with this on. Man, this figure is so loose. That's what she said. Don't tell Steph I said that. But this figure is loose. Oh, the head came off like really easily. So if that's any indication as to what I'm talking about, of how loose this figure is. Dang. And the jacket there, that was tough to get on there. Put her head back on. The flesh tone of the body and the head do not match. We get a lot of hate on Jazzwares for that, but I mean, it's happening right here. She's got the Skull Queen mask that she holds. Also really loose, like floppy. I wish that I could hold it up like this, but her arm just keeps going down. But that's okay, because I already have a Stephanie on display, so this one is probably going into storage, to be honest with you. Doing one of each person. Come on. And we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Okay, another network spotlight. So this is WrestleMania, Roman Reigns WrestleMania network spotlight. So there he is on the side, cocking the fist. There he is on the side, cocking it. And here he is from WrestleMania holding the title over his head, kind of like he is in the packaging. And what it says is, it's small print. It says, the old saying, everything is bigger in Texas, proved true at WrestleMania 32. Roman Reigns walked into the Dallas Stadium with a massive record-breaking attendance of nearly 102,000 fans. As Reigns made his way to the ring, he stopped, scanned the crowd, then locked and loaded his glove before he pounded the stadium floor with his arm to reveal Roman Empire, emblazoned in lights. He was ready to lay stake to his enemy and face of the authority, Triple H, also from the same match. The match began with and maintained a steady pace throughout until Reigns was forced to power out of what looked like a deadlocked armbar. Not just once, but twice, using all of his body strength to pick up Triple H and throw him off of him. Action was then taken next level when Reigns speared Triple H through a barricade. Later, Triple H retaliated with a sledgehammer shot that Roman Reigns was able to duck. Reigns followed up with his spear, which took him to the victory, reigning supreme in his empire. That was a wordy copy. The longest I think I remember ever having since the blue cards, the big blue boxes. Man, that was wordy. Instead of just giving me stats. So, got cotton mouth after that. I'll be honest with you, I'm not even really sure why I bought this Roman Reigns. I think at the time, I just wanted to have all of the network spotlight figures, so I was just buying them all no matter what. But I had no attachment to this. It is a great figure. It's just, I'm not a big, I don't need Roman Reigns figures. I have a couple, but I don't need every single one. The vest does come off. It's got the gold accenting, the RR on the chest. He's got Roman Reigns on the one wrist, and he's got the Roman Reigns logo and the design on the gauntlet. He's got his, his typical Shield style pants, the tactical pants. And it's a great head scan. I mean, I don't think they've ever done Roman bad on a head scan. Even that screaming one, it was okay. It wasn't terrible. He comes with the WWE Championship, the VAC style, all three plates there. The black, the silver, the red detailing on the middle plate, and the gold on the others. So I like to always display my figures with the belt over their shoulder, even though not everybody does that style of holding it. It's just, if I was a champ, that's how I would hold the title. Boom. I feel like that's just so powerful to hold that over your shoulder like that. So yeah. So today, brought to us by my new book, Fig Heel's Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist, we unboxed SummerSlam 98 Edge, SummerSlam 2004 Matt Hardy. We did NXT Brooklyn TakeOver Bayley, WrestleMania 32 Stephanie and Roman Reigns. And what series is this? Is this 120? Basic Series 120 Scarlet. Really cool figures. Excited to add quite a few of them to my display. These two are going onto my display. These four are probably going to be bagged up and toted unless I decide I want to do doubles of each guy or girl. But right now, these are the only two going on display. So make sure you pick up my Ultimate Wrestling Figure Checklist. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Fig Heel. Head over to heroeshideout.com. Get all of your wrestling figures there and save 10% with code Fig Heel. Oftentimes, they have a special $4 flat rate shipping, which is excellent, and it'll save you money, cheaper than Amazon, cheaper than Walmart. So keep coming back for more, guys. Hope you get in some good fig hunting. Peace. And buy this book, man.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeel. Check out my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Head over to Heroes Hideout for all your figure needs and use code FigHeel at checkout to save 10%.